Hi, I'm Harry, hopefully a familiar face to you after delivering your on-site SlipAlert training course. This is just a short video just to kind of recap and refresh really, not intended to replace a training course for which of course you've got your certificates for, and also a showcase of the SlipAlert really for anybody potentially interested in purchasing or using one. So this is our SlipAlert, we've got our ramp and we have the car. The car has the rubber slider attached to the bottom, which essentially replicates the heel of a shoe. This particular machine has slider 96 fitted, which is to replicate a shoe, the heel of a shoe, for kind of shod pedestrian testing. The alternative is slider 55, which is used for barefoot testing at poolside, for example. So the car runs down the ramp, the wheels contact the ramp, but the footer does not. As we get to the bottom, the wheels then break contact at the rear, and our rubber slider contacts the floor surface and will continue to slide until there's sufficient friction available to stop the machine. Now in using the machine, we've got an on-off switch here. When we turn the machine on first we get a red light. There's a button on the back of the machine that we will depress and will stay depressed when we bring the machine up to the back plate on the ramp, which will turn our light green and it will reset our counter to 0. Once we've reset our counter and got our green light, it's as simple as letting go, ensuring that we let go cleanly and the car comes down the ramp without coming off the sides, then we've got an accurate measurement. So we've recorded 110 on our SlipAlert this time round, which is a low risk of slip, and we would measure 5 runs in this direction. We would turn the ramp through 90 degrees, measure 5 more runs, and then we would go diagonally across the direction of travel for a final 5 runs in dry conditions. We would take a median average of each of the directions and then a modal average of the total to give us our final slip resistance result for dry conditions. Wet testing is exactly the same. We lay our water on our floor surface and repeat the process, again ensuring that the car doesn't come off the ramp. Discounting the first run, as we have a dry slider on a wet floor, we now have a wet slider onto a wet floor, giving us 145 on the SlipAlert, which is going to take us into the moderate risk of slip for wet conditions. So again, we would do 5 runs in our 3 different directions, take the median average of each of the runs, a modal average of the 3, and that would give us our final score for wet slip resistance. That was just a quick demonstration, kind of how you should use the SlipAlert. If there's anything else that we can help with or you require any further demonstration, then feel free to be in contact with us. Thank you.